To start, the theme of The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien is being brave and developing yourself as a person, and this was shown in the story as Bilbo goes on multiple adventures with Gandalf and the elves throughout the story that contribute to the person he ends up as. At one point, Bilbo describes this kind of people as plain, quiet folk and having no use for adventures, while later Tolkien says that Bilbo found a new strength and resolve, or in other words, he was saying that he found a new sense of confidence and bravery in himself, which demonstrates how he developed into a more fearless person as the story progressed. The story begins with Bilbo having to muster up confidence to go on the adventure with Gandalf, and as the story progresses, Bilbo defeats Gollum in a game of riddles, which boosts his confidence. And then he later proves his bravery when he saves the dwarfs and fights the spiders. And those are just a couple of examples in the book in which Bilbo was challenged and develops as a person because of it.
So Arjun explained how the theme of developing yourself and bravery applies to the book and Bilbo. Well, what I'll be doing is I will be explaining how the theme of the book actually applies to real life. So when you develop yourself as a person, it gives you a vision of or sense of what you want to do in the future, and even in multiple cases, it develops a sense of identity for you. And an important aspect in the personal development, as shown in the book, is willing to believe and have faith in yourselves. And this is what Bilbo did. As Bilbo believed in himself, he was able to accomplish great things. But this actually applies to real life too, because just like in real life, when you believe in yourself and you're optimistic about yourself, this actually can lead to creating goals for yourself, which will lead to long-term success because you aren't actually afraid of failing, which is actually a very important thing to keep note of, that failure is okay. Another vital aspect to develop yourself as a person is to step out of your comfort zone and not be afraid to take risks. To achieve success in life, you can't be afraid of challenges and be passive all the time. And as this is actually demonstrated really well in the book, as an ordinary man was achieving great things in life, as he just only if he just stepped out of his comfort zone. So I think the book has a powerful message about trying new things and not being afraid of mistakes, which is a life lesson that should apply to everyone.
Yeah, and I definitely agree. I think that The Hobbit talks a lot about how stepping out of your comfort zone can make you really change as a person and develop as a person. So, yeah, I think that's going to conclude our podcast about The Hobbit and how the theme of The Hobbit relates to the world today. So, thank you everybody for listening.